Welcome back to our study in the Gospel of John. In our last session, we saw John open his Gospel in eternity past, establishing that Jesus is the eternal Word, who was with God and was God. We connected this title, the Word or Logos, to the creative power of God in Genesis, where God spoke creation into existence. John now makes that connection explicit. Having told us who the Word is, he now tells us what the Word did. Let's read John 1, verse 3. All things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. This verse is an incredibly powerful and direct statement. The work of creation was accomplished by the Word of God, the Logos, going forth and creating. So what John is telling us here is unmistakable. Since Jesus is the Word of God, Jesus is the Creator. This isn't an idea unique to John. The rest of the Bible fully corroborates this truth in several places. For instance, the book of Hebrews says that in these last days, God has spoken to us by His Son, through whom also He created the world. It's a clear confirmation. The Apostle Paul, in his letter to the Colossians, makes it even more plain. Speaking of Jesus, in Colossians 1:16, he writes, "For by him all things were created, in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities, all things were created through him and for him." Paul leaves no room for doubt. Everything, both in the spiritual and physical realms, was created not only through Jesus, but also for Jesus. And John himself repeats it here in verse 3. To leave no question, read it again. All things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. The verse is absolute. There is nothing in all of existence that does not owe its very existence to him. There is simply no question, according to the biblical writers, that God created the heavens and the earth by sending forth His Word. And Jesus is that Word that was sent forth, the Creator who went forth and created. So as we build our understanding of who Jesus is, John adds this foundational block to his identity. He is not a created being. He is the creator of everything. This truth elevates him above all things, all powers, and all authorities, because all of them were made by him. When we grasp this, it changes how we see him. He isn't just a figure in history. He is the author of history and the creator of the very ground we stand on. In our next study, we will see how John moves from Jesus' role in creating the universe to his role in giving life and light to humanity, as we look at the beautiful words of John 1, verse 4.